Stop it. It's a white guy trying to look cool. I can't do it. Oh my gosh, this was fun. Hey everybody. Wait a minute. Move my headphones over there and get my wow. So yeah, I just finished watching XXX3, The Return of Xander Cage, on Blu-ray in 3D. If you could tell, I have my 3D shutter glasses on. Yeah, I have Shutter. Shudder the thought. Ooh. Oh my gosh. You know, this is going to be a quickie. This is going to be a quickie, hopefully. Hopefully, because I don't have much to say about it other than I had a freaking great time watching this flick, man. Yeah, I kind of liked the first XXX. The second XXX, I was disappointed that Diesel wasn't coming back, but they got Mr. Cube to come back, and that was kind of until the end. I mean, yes, far-fetched. You know, action movies have gotten so far-fetched now with the Fast and the Furious and things like that. Anybody can do anything. Spectacular stunts, great fight scenes. Reality is out the window, especially physics in this movie. You can't do that. You know, and I used to complain about Mission Impossible 2, the John Woo directed sequel to Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise. And there's no way he can jump that way and then spin around and kick the guy and continue jumping. Or the bike stuffs and that. Stuffs. And, you know, watching something like this with the skis on the motorcycle and all the other crap, it's just like it's eye candy. All it is eye candy now. With action films, it's let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's film it. We can film it. We can do it. and like I said, the very end of XXX2, which I don't remember what the tag thing was, the name, where he's chasing the train and then he jumps from the car to the train. It was like, oh. But now, way ahead of the game in what can be done and is it plausible and is it realistic? No, but it's so freaking entertaining, my gosh. Not even going to go into the story, although there's a MacGuffin that everybody wants, and there's the good guys and the bad guys, and they all want it. And eventually there is a split between one of the groups, and there's a bad person, and then the other parts of the good guys and the bad guys get together to try to stop the middle encompassing person that is the real bad guy. Gosh, you know, Vin Diesel, man. You got The Rock, you got Vin Diesel. You know, Schwarzenegger's getting old. He's up there. And there's a bunch of other big action stars, Mel Gibson. Oh, he's not like Muscle Man, you know. They're retiring, and you need somebody new. And you got Vin Diesel. And again, speaking of retiring, you got Danny Yen. And it's This was a fun time. This was a very entertaining movie to watch. Maybe not a lot of people will like it, but I had a great time with it. Seeing Donnie Yen again, seeing him do something much more than I expected in Rogue One. That was it. I was going to say Clone Wars, which I did with a friend earlier. He seemed kind of wasted in Rogue One. It's like, come on, if he's a blind swordsman and he's got the feeling of the Force in him, give him something more to do. And the same with Tony Jaa. Tony Jaa, who I came across years ago watching some early Taiwanese, I believe he's Taiwanese, Ong Bak and Tam Young-gu, and some of those fight scenes are pretty freaking amazing. It was like watching early Jackie Chan, and it was like, why isn't this guy becoming popular? And I know he had like a setback in there with a problem, and then they started bringing him back with Fast and Furious and things like this. They would throw him in action movies in the U.S., and he was just wasted. He wasn't doing much. Here, yeah, he does a little more, but he doesn't do enough. They really don't showcase his fighting style, which, you know, the knee kick and the elbow and all that stuff really should have been in here a lot more. Needless to say, again, like I said, the movie is fun. There is a character that shows up at the end, and I won't say who it is, but I believe the name, but I believe the quote he gives is rock, paper, grenade launcher. And that's all I needed. When I saw that, I was it was just like I was clapping my hand. I was throwing my fist in the air, and it was like, yeah, great way to put it all together. There's so many characters. Like I said, I don't want to make this long, but there are so many characters that all eventually start to work together. And Diesel really is a good action star, and he's funny. There are some really funny lines in this entire movie. Quotable quotes, which after multiple viewings, maybe people will start doing them. Yeah, it's freaking fun. It's amazing action sequences. If you love the others, you'll love this. That's pretty much all I wrote down, because I don't want to give away a lot. Like I said, I kind of gave a little tiny bit of the story, that there's this MacGuffin and everybody wants it. And gosh, there's a scene. There's some amazing fight scenes, and there is a scene where gravity is discombobulated. There's a word, and that works into something near the end, which is really cool. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. If you're a fan of the XXX films, there's only 2 of them, and the second one is considered really not as good. But I like all of them, and with this third one, it just raises the bar. I really like this one. The 3D, I watched the 3D version of this. Not really worth watching the 3D. There are moments in it where there's some depth, but it's all pretty much window boxing. Nothing really comes out of the screen, which is a shame because it should have. If there was someone there that says, you know, like, push the credits out farther, push this scene out farther, make those trees really come out close so you can see him behind them, and Hollywood still just does not understand what the 3D fans want in a 3D movie. And I don't mean things coming right out at you. I mean just the visual presentation of that type of stuff. But anyway, in a little nutshell, that a squirrel will go and eat the nut and then throw the shell away. This was a fun movie. This was so entertaining. I was so entertained by this movie. And yeah, it was pretty kick-ass. It really was pretty damn kick-ass. And I loved it. I enjoyed it. So if you get a chance to watch XXX 3, The Return of Xander Cage? I already forgot the name. It's just XXX 3. Give it a check out. If you have 3D, watch it in 3D. If not, don't worry about it because you're not really missing anything. And yeah, that's all I got to say. It was a fun ride. It was a really fun ride. Thanks for watching my video. I have a game channel called Donstar Gameplay. The link will be up here somewhere. And go over there and watch an old fart like me play some video games on the computer. And other than that, big special thing coming up on Thursday. Oh, I hit that so I made that noise. Hey! Scrapbook. It's the 40th anniversary of Star Wars on Thursday. But anyway, we'll see everybody in the next video. Alright, bye-bye.